So you got the intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Daily Smoke. Y'all know who I am, Losey Lolo, Brother Los.
Brother Jam.
Brother Ron.
The one that runs all the Lions Hip Hop Chip, as he says. Thank you for tuning in today. We always have something good for you today. Today we got this young man going to come in and tell us about his company.
Yes, sir.
So make sure you stay tuned to that because this is going to be really, really, really good show.
Yeah.
Tell your people right now while you're watching us act the fool for a little bit, tell them to come watch today's show because it's going to be really, really interesting.
Hit that share button, y'all. Let them know. Send it to them.
Right. Share with everybody. So how everybody doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. We got a special guest in today, man. I'm excited about having these two individuals on as well. So I'm good. I'm in a good space, man. Our show's been good. I'm good, man. What's up with you, Brother Jam? How you
real, man? I'm the same way, dude. I had to do my taxes.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Right. The deadline is Monday, actually.
Oh,
it's Monday. So they pushed it to the 18th. But yeah, man, I had to do my taxes. It makes no sense that we have to file taxes, man. There is no reason. There are full-blown developed countries in other parts of the world where they don't have to file taxes.
It's in the socialist shit. Here we go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Here we go.
What's socialist about it? The government already knows how much money they've taken out of your paycheck. Your job already reports it to them.
Right.
Okay, so they have that information.
Right.
If you got a business, your bank is going to report those funds. If you got, if you're doing
interest,
if you're doing legit business, all of your stuff is tracked. There's no reason you really have to report that. The government already has the information. That's how they audit you, because you report one set of numbers, and then they'll say, okay, well, our numbers show different. So show us why the difference. Well, if you already had the numbers, why did I have to go through all the paperwork or paying somebody to do it?
Should have never let them learn how to read. Should have never let them learn how to read, man.
I'm with him on this one because it's like, because you already know what I took. What it is they want to make sure that I ain't make something that I didn't tell them.
Well,
that's what it is.
What it is they want to catch you because they already know. And so then when you mess up, then they're going to say, oh, you owe us because you messed up. You owe us these, this amount plus interest. And they get you with them fees and interest. That's a money making scheme, man.
Hey man, we got to support this military. That's what they're trying to do, right?
But the thing about
it, that doesn't go for that. That's to pay them bankers that own the Federal Reserve. Yeah, the money them trillions that we just borrowed. That's what that's for.
Whatever,
And then on top of that, the killer part is that because they recently defunded the IRS doesn't even take time to go after the bigwigs. They don't go after the dudes who hide money offshore no more because going after them costs too much money. They're going after me and you.
Yeah, man, because they're making jobs. I'm all about it. They don't want to bring us jobs, man.
Here he go being contrarian again.
Whatever.
Make America great hat. Put that mag
That's cool. Give it to me. I wanted it red, white, and blue.
All in one.
Oh, and black. Of course,
they're gonna put that in the back.
Ron gonna be at the back of a Trump rally. One of them blacks.
Hey, man.
Trump.
Hey. Don't hate on me, man. I see the big picture.
Right. So what? I read something about the other day about sexual harassment is highest in the space program, and they're knowing this now because space is ramping up.
What?
So they're saying that the highest case of sexual harassment is in that business. In NASA, SpaceX, whoever else goes up to the space, in those businesses.
And see,
you're smart, man. What else they gonna do?
You hear about a lot of stuff like that in like tech companies and stuff. Think about how many scandals have come out, even with Bezos and Bill Gates. Yeah, man, these dudes, they don't
satisfy these folks, man. They got needs.
They get a little money, they get a little power, and they think they're entitled to women.
But I feel them. I feel them.
It's not a
you know what I mean? I feel it. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Oh man!
And you're gonna come after me because I got that kind.
But that's what I'm saying. But you get used to, and we all know. At least I can say I've known people like this where they get used to being able to do what they want and, you know, talk to them however they feel like and do all that kind of stuff. And so then when they can't, they get offended. When a woman just says, no, I'm not interested. You're not interested in me? Do you know who I am?
Right.
That kind of thing. So I can see, especially when you got dudes who are making a lot of money, like in like you said, with a SpaceX, with a NASA, with a something like that, they might think, you know, they got that position. They think they entitled.
Yeah. No, you know what? But not even that. I don't know if you might remember. A while back, some young kid did something. He even went to Mexico, and they were saying that he didn't, because he didn't know that what he was doing was bad.
That was the influenza kid.
Is that what it was?
That's what they called
him. He
it.
ran off to Mexico to hide from him, but it was all about, well, he don't really know what he's doing.
They said he was too rich to understand the consequences of his actions because he had never been held responsible.
That's a reality.
And they called it influenza.
Yeah, right.
They called it influenza
because
he was too used to just having his way.
Right.
So when you told him no, he didn't understand that.
Right. But see, that in turn, I would be like, well, that's what we do in my neighborhood. We do drive-by shootings. I didn't know that was bad. That's what we do here. That's pretty much what you're telling me. I feel I'm rich and I can do whatever. Well, guess what? In my neighborhood, I see this all the time. So that's why I figured I don't like that dude. So I can go by and run. This is what we do here. You know what I'm saying? That would be almost like, okay, well, why won't you let me do that? You know, because they even do stuff like that one. Rape that girl, got 6 months. Why? We don't want to ruin his education.
That's how good it is, man.
It's crazy. So
that's how good it is.
That privilege.
I mean, think about it. It's the peacock stuff, you know. Yeah. Like whenever I see humans doing crazy stuff or things that I deem that would be, you know, out of the ordinary or what have you, I go back to the peacock. You know, the NBC emblem. You know, you got the little peacock, right? And so the way it works is, it's not that the peacock does that because they think they're that pretty. It's the results they receive as a result of it. Meaning, the more extravagant the colors are, you know, all that kind of stuff, the more women they attract to them, or females, I'm sorry, we're in a politically correct society. The more females they attract to them as a result of the vast array of the different colors they have. Why am I bringing this up? Because on the whole, the way nature is structured, females are going to be drawn to what they believe or deem, or they have come into a common agreement of what the strongest male is of that society or that culture or that group. Well, hell, if they do it with peacocks, if trout do it, if lions and lionesses do it, let's translate that to men with money. I have $1 billion, and every time I show up over here, you understand? Every time I show up over here at Taco Bell in my $1 million car, I get attention. And when I get attention, I ain't go buy them to come up and show up in my car. Right. I showed up, my peacock feathers in this car are on display. Women are now like, oh, that's interesting. Mm-hmm. We don't see that often. You know, that's different.
Haven't seen one of those in a while.
He or it, whatever, must be at the top of whatever social cultural totem pole. Right. Let me make myself available.
And our social totem poles is money.
Because their thinking is mate with the strongest or mate with the highest at the top of that ring. So when I hear situations like, you know, like you brought up, John, I got a lot. I can't lie to you, man, and I love you dearly. I don't think that's as much sexual harassment as it is. I hear somebody didn't get their way. Right. Somebody didn't get what they wanted. Not to say they're not above it.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it.
Right.
I'm just saying, if that is the status quo of how we function as a species, not a culture, hey man, it is what it is, man. These NBA players, these athletes, these executives or whatever, they got a certain lifestyle they used to. And when people don't get their way, then okay, all of a sudden they don't see any.
So let me ask you this.
It is what it is.
What's his name? The quarterback from here.
Sean Watson.
Sean Watson. So what you think about? That's right. He got traded.
I'm glad you brought that
up. So
up.
what do you think about that one?
I think it's the same thing with Robert Kraft. I think Robert Kraft. Let's not even deal with Deshaun Watson as a player. Let's deal with the owner. The owner. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about
that's true.
How the heck did the owner get caught up in a massage parlor situation that he was in? You got enough money. Let's be real. Everything that I'm saying, we can apply to the player.
Right.
I'm showing you the extreme.
Right.
Hey, man, you had enough money where you could have paid someone to shut up.
Right.
But you were in a situation where your private behaviors or whatever your situation is. Oh, thank you, brother. I don't know what that word is, but okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, you smart dude. So, wait, she come on. So you know, like when that came to the forefront, the first thing in my head, I went, damn, you have to go to a massage parlor to get that, and you still got the same results. Man, you could have gone to Thailand, and that wouldn't have been an issue.
I could have flew in the
So
baddest
are we
babes
looking
in the world
at
to my house.
You know what I mean? Okay. You know, I mean, he is married, but I got a lot of houses. You know,
Right.
I'm a millionaire. So this did not have to reach the forefront that it did.
Travel to a state where it's
Hey, man.
legal and be done with
Hey
it.
man, we go to Vegas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nobody
50
else
miles
say
outside of Vegas. We can have this. This ain't even on the news.
Right.
So at that point, I'm like, oh, either one or two things happen. You thought too small as the businessman or the person with money. You thought too small, or someone didn't get their way.
Right.
Because under normal circumstances, let's look at it. How many times does this happen on a daily basis?
Yeah, all the time.
How many times does this happen within any athletic year of whatever respective
Every
sport?
year you hear
How
something.
many times this happen in any fiscal year throughout business?
All the time.
You know what I mean? So I'm not really
Which is
tripping.
normal.
I'm not tripping on their behaviors as much as I'm recognizing the universality of their behaviors.
Right.
That's why I always default to the peacock
Right. Well,
and the line.
and you know what? It's funny you default to that, and forgive me. I'm about to get a little stop.
We
You
need
started talking about, when he looks for the women, you mean the females. Would those be peacocks?
that. Yes. Yes. Because
Again, forgive me for the word, but
yes.
if it's a peacock,
Yes,
he's trying to get some.
yes,
he's getting
yes,
his female.
yes.
They're-
Yes.
They're-
Let's
Is
be
that in the
real.
book? I
Let's
don't
be
know. I don't know
real.
if that's in it,
Let's be real. It gets no more masculine than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's look at it.
Right.
In terms of alpha males, you hard pressed to find greater alpha males than Arnold. Right? Okay. Did you see Arnold's latest kid? The one he had by the Hispanic chick that was a house cleaner?
Oh, they had a kid with them?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a whole big
Yeah.
scandal.
Exactly.
He was governor and shit.
Yeah. Did you see what she looked like?
Nah.
My first question was, how did that happen? That was my first question.
Mm-hmm.
Because in terms of where you rank in the cultural hierarchy, how did that happen? I can understand you, Tiger Woods. I mean, Swedish. That's a beautiful chick. I get it. I understand. I get it. But you were also the nanny. I bet you Warren Buffett ain't having kids with his nanny.
Right.
I bet you that.
Right.
So now we're looking at racial issues. But let's go back to Schwarzenegger. Schwartz, hey man, you could have had almost any woman on the planet. And your wife was what? A Kennedy.
Yeah. She
Hey
was
man,
nice.
from there to there, how did that happen?
Right.
Oh, okay. Now we're looking at opportunity.
Just wanted to get some.
We're looking at opportunity.
That was convenient.
But most of the people that approach Arnold don't look like that.
Right.
They look like the peacocks with the feathers.
Right.
Because that's what
So
happens.
that's just something he wanted to do.
I may be wrong.
That's just
Correct me if I am.
he wanted to do on his own. And,
Correct me if I am.
But anyways, again, ladies,
I'm sure
apologies.
John gonna argue. I don't
I'm
expect no
apologizing for the word, but I used it in a different sense because
You
you
got
know the
kids.
name of the female peacocks.
They're called peahens, actually.
Peahens?
They're
Oh,
called-
See,
that
we're
don't
talking
make
about
no
smart
sense,
people,
though.
man.
They're
Smart
called
people.
That don't make
I
no
like
sense,
that.
man. And why is it a peahen?
Hey man, I didn't make this up. I'm just telling you what it's called.
Oh, they knew not to call them that. That's what it was.
Well, yeah, they knew they got in trouble.
So hey, don't cancel me. I was just trying to figure out. Now I know. The peahens. The hens that go peek. Yeah, that's them. That's funny.
That was a long answer, but I'm sorry. I had to get that off.
No,
my
but that
chest.
makes sense.
No, but I'm not arguing with you. I can understand how we can see the situation from two different points of view. Because I guarantee you, the truth lies somewhere in between.
Get some money.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
Get some money.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to. If y'all want to give some donations,
Yes, Bobby, put that up, Bobby. Yeah, y'all do want to give donations.
yeah, if y'all do want to give donations, the
Cash
Cash App is $TD Smoke. So
Right,
please,
right.
please give us some donations. We
Yeah,
appreciate
something.
it. We're gonna take it and just try to make the show better. That's all we're really trying to do. We're gonna wait till we get like a couple million followers before we start taking salaries. You know,
Right. By then, though, y'all are gonna be loving it. You're gonna be loving it. But there it is. You're seeing it. We already saw it because it's delayed, but that's it there. And our website. Make sure you go to the website.
Please
if you don't know anything about us, the smoke. Go to the website. We can't stress that enough. Go there. You'll learn all about us. We have our bios there. We have upcoming events in there. Everything, right? You can go to Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Who else? Right in there, you can click any one of those. I think it's Facebook, TikTok,
Twitter. It's Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram,
Twitter, Instagram,
and then the YouTube. It'll take you right to our
and
page
back
on
to the YouTube.
So go check us out
I feel like I
there.
was forgetting one.
Everything you need to know about us is there.
It's too bright. It won't work. Okay,
Yeah,
so.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay, so hey man, what y'all think about what happened up in Brooklyn, man?
Oh, I don't really know I don't really know the details. I've heard a little bit about it, but I don't really know the
I
details.
probably know as much as you do, man. To be honest with you, some dude, man, went to a subway station, and I saw most of the video they released on camera. Some dude went to the subway station, and as the train is pulling in, the doors to go in between each subway station are locked. Somebody gets on there. They release some gas canisters, so everything is like really foggy. He pulls out a gun and starts shooting.
down in the subway area.
In the train.
Oh, once you get on the train.
Oh, he was on the train to
Yes.
shoot.
Damn. And you can see people trying to break the glass
To
and
get
the
out.
door to get to the next cab because they're in the cab with the dude shooting. So thank you, Lord, that the
That's
dude
a
was not.
nightmare.
Thank you, Lord, he was not trained. Thank you, Lord, it was not a coordinated event. And when it all went down, you see people once the train pulls in, they jumping off, they coughing, they trying to run for safety, etc.
So the dude didn't even know it's still going. What was it happening in the back? The train was moving.
I think so, bro.
Oh,
I think
shit.
so. Had he stopped, they would have been even more of a situation because the doors really wouldn't open because they're not at the
Station.
The station. Thank you, brother. Not the station. So thank you, Lord, man. That could have been a really bad situation if this had been well thought out, which is my concern. Which means I think more homegrown terrorism that we see, people are going to get smarter and more methodical in terms of how they pull this stuff off. That was my whole issue with this whole thing.
They got him?
He
I heard they caught him.
Yeah,
I heard they
he
gave
gave himself
He
away.
didn't kill himself in
No,
LA?
he
Sorry
gave
about
himself
that.
away. And they showed the video and the picture of him and everything. He looked like he had mental health issues, but whether you crazy or not, send him to the chair.
He knew what he was doing.
Just send him to the chair.
I go
We can't
with a gun
afford that.
and throw some stuff and
We
start
cannot
shooting. I
afford
know
that.
exactly what I'm doing.
We cannot afford that.
I
I may
know
be
what I'm
wrong.
doing.
We can't afford that. Not as a society,
crazy.
man. We can't
Wow, I
afford
didn't
that.
hear that. So
Send him to the Ukraine.
I forgot how many people got hurt though. I don't remember the number.
Oh man, it was above 20, man.
Yeah.
It was above 20.
Did anybody die?
No deaths. That's how I knew he wasn't trained. Either it was no deaths or he was just sending a signal or a message of frustration. Because
he was just shooting up.
his gun jammed too. You know what I
Means
mean?
he probably would have got more if that hadn't
He
happened.
made a lot of small mistakes, which further lets me know we're dealing with some type of mental illness on some level.
Yeah.
Or his cognitive abilities are not there to where he's able to deal with it. So, that was my concern, man. But thank God there were no deaths that they reported.
Now, it's actually been better than that. Those doors did not open and the windows did not break because if the thing was moving, they would have died jumping off there.
Yes, they would have.
That would have
Everyone
been
who jumped
worse.
off would have died.
Yes, they would
That
have.
would have
on
been
that thing.
Yes, they
That's
would
why I
have.
said if it's rolling, we're trying to open that door. All I'm seeing, there's no way. But then again, my mind is, I got to get off this train. This dude's shooting.
Right.
So that's how it goes.
All right. So I think we're gonna bring in our guests now, and we got two lovely people here that I can't wait to introduce y'all
Absolutely.
to. I think y'all gonna
Yes.
find them just as
Absolutely.
interesting as we have in the few minutes that we've had to talk to them before the show.
Absolutely.
Gentleman by the name of Caleb Green and his mother Cassandra Johnson.
Yes,
And
sir.
No relation.
We know.
I think
Mr. Johnson had a whole bunch
Right.
of y'all.
I think we need a
Right.
DNA test to find out for sure.
He was
But
good.
we're gonna bring them on, and they're gonna come sit down with us and have a talk. And Caleb is got his own business called Smooth Bully Legacy.
Yes.
And he's going to tell us about his business and what he does. He's going to show us some of his products. So thank y'all for joining us, and thank y'all for coming on.
Absolutely. Come on in.
Come on in over this. Come over this way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come over this way. Welcome. Can't wait. We've been waiting for you.
Thank you so much for making it.
Thank you for inviting us. How are you? How are you?
Absolutely. We are
Absolutely.
good.
We'll come through.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming, brother. Have a seat.
You can pass them
Absolutely.
out when the camera gets
Sure will.
Oh.
Oh, take your time. You good. Absolutely. We got his business card and everything, man. What?
He was gonna pass them out to you.
You know what I mean? Man.
Can you get one of those?
You gotta pass them out to everybody, huh? Well,
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
for
sir.
you.
Can I get one more? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Mr. Caleb Green.
Raise the CEOs from the crib,
Looking at
huh?
over there. Looking at yourself over there?
Absolutely.
You see yourself on the TV. Did you give them all your card? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
That's a delay.
That's a delay, so yeah, it's delayed.
Well, it is what people are
We
seeing
good.
as we go. But yeah, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you for inviting us.
man.
Glad to have y'all with us
How
today.
y'all doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about yourself, Caleb. What's going on, brother?
First off, their company called Smooth Bully. Turns out Tim made it.
Who's Tim?
Tim is the guy
And he made Smooth
who
Bully
made Smooth
Logistics.
Bully Logistics.
And then what'd you tell him?
Hard work, demanding respect, and smooth manner.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So what made you come up with Legacy? That's what made you come up with Legacy?
Yeah.
So what did Tim tell you? You asked him where was his merch?
The merch.
And you said you were gonna do it because why?
Because she made the shirts and the cars.
Yes, we do. We have cars too. Yes.
Wow.
What's the merch? Tell them about your merch.
This is the puzzle pieces.
Okay.
And this is it. We are working together. We should take over the world.
Absolutely. Think big.
I'm
Think
thinking
big.
that hat, though, man. I'm gonna have to
Absolutely.
give you one of them.
He wants a hat.
I'm gonna have to give you
So
one of
tell
them
him about
hats,
your
man.
hat.
We'll talk about it later, man. We'll get one
This
from you.
hat for the honor of our Smooth Bully family.
Very cool.
You're
That's
gonna
cool.
tell him
I
how
love
much
it.
can he buy a hat?
Can I?
First
Where can I buy one
off-
from you?
At the smoothbully.com.
Okay.
Smooth Bully
You
Legacy.
got it marked.
That's right.
Right?
Smoothbullylegacy.com.
Okay. And he can buy a hat.
Right.
Yep.
And how much is a hat?
For $25.
Okay.
What else can he buy at the website?
For $25.
No, what else if he goes to the website? What else can he get on the website and buy? What other merch do you
A
have?
shirt and a hat and a what
What they call him?
beanie.
Beanie.
Okay.
Okay.
Scully hats.
That's
Okay.
So tell me about your merch.
First off,
What do you have?
this merch was an honor of Smooth Bully family.
Okay.
Okay.
You gonna pull it out and show the family? What's this? So you have shirts that look like
I
what?
like that color.
It
Man. I
looked
like
like
that.
a color.
Okay. What color is this?
This is color yellow, purple,
Okay. What else? What other merchandise do you have? You gonna show
red,
me?
blue, yellow.
Let's see it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this
Oh,
is
they got some red on there.
There you go.
the Rockets color.
What?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
it
that's
is.
right.
Rockets
That's
color.
right.
Okay.
That's
I like that.
That's right.
The
Okay,
Rockets
I'll
color.
hold it. That's
The
fine.
Rockets color.
I'm a Laker fan, so I like the yellow purple.
Ooh, I like that black.
And the red one.
That black and
Okay.
red go hard.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
white, yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Okay.
like that one.
Ooh, and
That's cool.
Ooh.
the
Too.
white green.
Oh,
I think I just
Okay.
found my
nice.
Oh, Lord.
The black,
go broke.
blue.
Black and blue. Okay.
Nice.
And
This
what's this?
is Supreme Food Bully logo.
Supreme. So where did this come from?
This is from the group.
That means what?
This is from the group.
Oh, okay.
And this is the Batman one.
It's the what one?
It's the Batman.
It's the Batman. Who thought of this?
First off, the Batman logo
Uh-huh.
are releasing in 2022.
Now, we don't own the rights to Batman, so let's just let everybody know it's not a real Batman shirt, right?
Yeah.
It's the Smooth
It's
Bully
the
Batman.
Smooth Bully.
Okay, it's your
That's what's
version of
up.
it.
That's
It's
what's
your
up.
version.
Absolutely.
Do you want to take it out and show it?
This
Okay,
is
if we take it out.
a Smooth Bully Batman.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Green.
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
hey.
Green.
Okay.
Green around
Okay.
Green.
Uh-huh.
And this is ocean blue.
Oh.
Say that.
I like that.
You want to let them know that you have
You know what I mean?
to match all of those, right?
This is a Smooth Bully hat.
Good.
Do the hats come in
And
different
the-
colors?
And also the brim has a different color.
Ooh,
Very nice.
very cool.
Okay.
That's that Batman
Okay.
shirt.
It matches the Batman, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a Smooth Bully, so it's not really Batman, right?
Yep.
It's your
I
version.
like that.
Yeah.
Did you tell him? Well, can Mommy tell him the story how this shirt came about?
Yep.
So, the new Batman movie came out, and he was looking at it. He said, "I want a Smooth Bully Batman."
That's what's
So
up.
we went in, and he designed this.
Really?
With the
Wow.
artist, yeah.
Okay.
And they came up with it, and they put the Smooth Bully on it. He said he wanted the logo to come through the words,
Uh-huh.
and they made it. Just the
Nice.
way he designed it. The guy, he stood there, described exactly what he wanted, and the man made it.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
How did Smooth Bully Legacy come about?
So he said he mentioned a guy named Tim and Justin, and they had started a company already named Smooth Bully, and Smooth Bully Logistics came about.
Okay.
So he was working on his business, and he walks in the room and he asked him, "Where's your merch?" And he said, "I don't have no merch." And he said, "Well, I want merch for me and my friends to trip."
Okay.
And that entrepreneur looked at this young entrepreneur and said, "Well, do it yourself."
Right.
And he said, "I will." And here
And the
we
rest
are.
is
There we are.
history.
Wow.
Very cool. Very good, brother. Very good, brother. Very good.
That's cool.
Very
Yeah.
good.
So I'm very appreciative to have a lot of entrepreneurial men in his life that
Right.
stand up and say, "Hey, you know what, little dude, you can do it. You better get out here and hustle." So
Yeah.
tell me this: what's your job? What do you have to do with these shirts? With these shirts, what do you do?
Put the shirts in the bag.
Well, before you put them in the bag, what do you have to do?
Fold them.
Yes.
Put in the bag.
Yes.
Put in the bigger bag.
Okay.
And sell them to the people.
Oh, okay. Does anyone help you?
Yes.
Who helps you?
Yes.
Who helps you?
People.
Who helps you with selling?
Uncle Junior.
Okay.
Okay, Uncle
Okay.
Junior helps you.
Okay.
And what does
Shout
mommy
out to
do?
Uncle Junior.
Okay, what does mommy do?
Oh, can't
She
forget about
gonna
her.
watch.
She would?
She gonna watch.
Yeah, mommy overseas. Shout out to mommy. Mommy overseas.
That's what mommy's good for.
That's good.
I just watch. I don't do no work. Do I do any work or do I just watch and give orders? Let's put your shirts back in the bag. Mommy's gonna watch you get them in there.
How long has
Nice.
Caleb? How long have you been doing Smooth Bully?
4 to 3 days.
Okay.
3 days.
Maybe months,
Maybe 4 months.
3
Okay.
or 4 months. We
4 infinity months.
because that's how long you want it to last. Huh?
Yeah.
Because Smooth Bully is a lifetime.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
For the
It's not just a brand. It's a lifetime. It's a movement.
Lifetime is moving.
It's a movement.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
this is being established so that this young gentleman doesn't ever have to walk in and beg anybody for a job.
Absolutely.
We are creating generational wealth.
Absolutely.
We are instilling things in this young guy that some people in his classes have never even thought of doing.
Right.
And what it's producing in him is bringing him to a whole nother level of experiencing things that I was told he'd never be able to do.
Okay.
The things that are firing off, the ideas that he's coming up with, they're so creative, they're so innovative. They're just beyond things that I could even think of, the ideas that he has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, a lot of these are his ideas. Like he said, the puzzle pieces. And he'll tell me different things that they mean.
Yeah.
So to me, when I see it means autism awareness. To him, it means togetherness.
Right.
To someone else, smooth bully could mean anything. To him, what does smooth bully mean to you?
Hard work, demanding respect, and a smooth manner.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
brother. Absolutely.
Right.
That's what we all strive for.
Absolutely.
So, rolling with where he is
Yes.
exactly what I do. I follow his lead.
Okay.
I let him take the lead and I follow.
Man, our hats off come off to you guys because I believe there are a couple of individuals watching the show.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's looking at the the
We got people
comments.
watching. We got questions.
Let's
go.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yes. Actually,
Yeah.
his teacher was going to log on tonight
Okay.
and kind of talk about what she's been doing with him and what she sees in the classroom with him and her experience as an educator in special ed also.
What's the teacher's name, if I may ask?
Miss Walker.
Oh, I think
I
she's
believe
already
she's
in the
watching.
chat.
She's
Yeah.
in
Hello there, Miss Walker. Dr. Joey. Did you remember me?
I think you would be pretty hard to forget.
Can't nobody forget you. Miss Walker. Miss Walker is going,
Absolutely.
There you go, baby. Okay.
So, Caleb, what's your favorite part about running your business?
First off, money.
All right. I feel that.
Yes, sir.
Feel that.
So you like the money, huh? That's your favorite part.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get to keep your money, or does mom manage your money for you?
You gotta go home
Yes.
with it. Don't forget.
We do. We manage it.
Yeah.
And he does get to count the money. So if somebody wants to buy a hat and a shirt, how much does that cost? If a hat is $20, no, a hat is $25, right? Okay, a hat is $25,
Yep.
and the shirt is $20. So how much
Yep.
does it cost if they want to buy both?
45.
All right.
All right, man. All right. This cash register is not coming up short. You know what I mean?
You know it.
He will ask you for it. And so sometimes I have to tell him we do accept Cash App and we
Okay.
accept Zelle. So they've already paid mom.
Okay.
And he'll be like, oh, okay, here you go. Here's your merch. Yeah.
Can you look at the camera and tell them the Cash App address you have or what have you, where they can buy the material?
Yes. So you can either send money through Zelle, which is smoothbullylegacy@gmail.com, or you can send money to purchase his merchandise on Cash App at Sandy0924, and it's the $ Sandy 0924. We also have the website, and what's the website, Caleb?
SmoothBullyLegacy.com.
Smoothbullylegacy.com, or they can follow you where?
On Instagram. Or Mel Sonic.
What's your Instagram?
Smooth Bully Legacy.
And
All right.
what is your TikTok?
Metal Sonic 64.
Yes, they can.
Wow.
And on the website, we also take credit card payments. So if you want to pay by a credit card, that's fine. We take that also.
Okay.
If you want to show up and pay cash, we accept that also.
That's I know, right?
We accept that also.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Your method of payment, we can roll with you.
Right. Hard work.
Demanding respect.
In a smooth manner.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's cool.
And for everyone watching the show, if you want to call in and speak with Caleb directly or his mother or everyone as a whole, please, by all means, the number is on the screen at 832-356-3321. So again, please call in if you have any comments, you want to share any, thoughts or your experiences working with this phenomenal young man. Please do so. Please do so.
Love to hear from y'all.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying it. I'm buying a hat, man. So if you got
Do you
one,
have
I'll
hats?
it
Do you have hats available here
I'm
today?
collecting that one.
On the house.
Okay.
No, you brought them. You put them in the
You
car,
brought-
remember?
Let's put in the car.
So you have hats available right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna get one at the end of the show.
So
man.
before
I'm
you
getting
go,
that
you gonna
hat.
get them a hat?
We got Tanya Jones saying,
Yeah.
What is Tanya Jones
She
saying?
said, Caleb, you are awesome. Love Elizabeth Kennedy and Smooth Bully Legacy.
Oh,
Thank
what do you
you,
have to say
Tanya.
about
Thank
that?
you. Thank you.
Because
You know who? You remember Miss Tanya Jones and Elizabeth?
first off,
Mm-hmm.
is a entrepreneur.
She's an entrepreneur. Is she? Or you're an entrepreneur?
Yeah, me.
You?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who was the first Black woman entrepreneur to make $1 million?
Madam Madam
We have a caller coming
Madam
in.
C.J. Walker.
Yes, it
Showing
was.
up. Good job.
Hello, Mr. Collier. Thank you. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for calling in. How are you?
I'm pretty good this evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in. Yes, sir. You would like to say something to us?
Yes, sir. I am a big fan of Smooth Bully. I've known Mr. Caleb for about 5 years now. He's well on his way to an exciting career of owning his own business and entrepreneurship. And I am one of his biggest clients. I purchased a hat and 2 T-shirts from him, and there's 2 Smooth Bully shirts from him, and there's much more to come. And I just wish him luck on his endeavors, and good luck on your business.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank
brother.
you for your support. We appreciate
for
it.
support.
Thank you for supporting
All
the
right.
Bully Legacy. And you'll be rocking it on the
All
show.
right.
Showing
We will
up.
see it.
Yes, indeed.
We will see it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
brother.
We appreciate you.
Calling in.
Thank you.
So much.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Ooh, man, you got fans out there, man.
Look at you.
We also had this the most calls we've ever received.
I saw the other one coming in.
You
Hey,
bringing us fans,
we're
right?
breaking records. What?
Yeah.
I said we're coming on here to have
Absolutely.
the most views ever.
Right.
Absolutely.
Y'all are going to
You ready to blow it up?
Yeah.
You ready to blow it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about it.
Hopefully
Tell
you
me
get rid
about
of
the
all
color.
that.
Looks like we have another caller. We have another caller coming in. I'm so sorry.
Not a problem. Come on.
That
Let's see what we have.
Looks like we have another caller coming in. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yes. Who is that, Caleb?
who is it? It's Anson.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey.
You know the voice.
So that's Miss Walker. That's his teacher, and she's actually excited
Hi,
to
I'm
do an
Miss-
interview with him.
Yes, I'm Miss Walker. I am Caleb's teacher.
How you doing, Miss Walker? Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes, it's been amazing. His journey is absolutely amazing, and his independency and his growth has been just through this whole process has been amazing. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Cassandra for
Thank you.
being a parent that's instilling those things.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I totally agree with that. My mom raising me, being a disabled person myself, she raised me to never believe in what I couldn't do. She only focused on what I could. And I see that same training in you. You're not letting him wallow in
Right.
self-pity or anything like that. You're showing him that he's capable, and that's important.
Absolutely. In a
And
world where
capable, and the expectations are not only set, but they are there, and that beyond just the, like you say, not being allowed to wallow in it, but actually being allowed to grow from it.
Right.
That's the thing. You have to be able to, and I just want to tell you guys that you guys are amazing. This is my first time tuning into your show, and I tuned in before my baby came out. I love it. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hopefully
Thank
you'll
you.
tune in again.
Yes.
that's right.
You'll see what we have already. You'll see that we're trying to bring you. This is what we
Yes,
want. We want to
yes.
inform you about everything and everything.
Yes.
So yeah,
So
thank you
this
so
gentleman
much.
we have here is definitely on the spectrum, right?
Right.
But and we believe in
Thank you for
inclusion.
calling in, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
And he's the one that's going to be able to transcend Go ahead, you can take the call.
Okay, we'll
too.
keep taking
They
it.
calling
We're
in.
having so
They
many
calling
calls.
in. No, we're
Absolutely.
talking. Hey, we talking.
I'm going to return.
So he's going to
Absolutely.
transcend
Absolutely.
the bounds that people think that are where there's limits.
The limitation.
Because the sky is completely, the sky is the limit to what he can accomplish. And I
Absolutely.
need for him to know that. We're not going to put him in a box. We're not going to say that he can't do certain things. When he was coming up, I was told that, autistic kids didn't play team sports.
Right.
So I immediately put him in baseball. Now, I enjoy baseball. He didn't like baseball. So he sat out, in the outfield and picked grass. Okay, that wasn't your sport. So then I went out and I put him in basketball.
Right.
And one thing that I have learned is kids that have the same ability as him, once you teach them something, they're going to do it the same way every time.
Right.
So at that time, LaCharlotte, and I think she's logged in and watching right now too, but was his coach. And so, he's a big guy. So we taught him how to play defense. Hands up. Get your hands up. Block the ball. And so we forgot to teach him how to play offense. So he'd go down to the other side of the court and he'd do this and they'd be like, well, I don't know what to do. But it worked out because everyone else could shoot then because they were all confused. Like, why is he with his hands up? They're supposed to be passing the ball.
I apologize for interrupting. We have another caller coming in.
Come through.
Caller, thank you so much for calling in. How are you?
Fine. This is his aunt from California.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Say hi to him because I haven't seen him for a while. But
Oh my.
Auntie, his mother's sister.
Thank you for calling
Auntie
in.
Easter's on the phone.
Nice.
Hey, Auntie Easter, I love you. Thank you for calling.
I love you so much,
Thank you
and
for
I'm so
tuning
proud of
in.
you.
I appreciate
Nephew
you.
Caleb, I'm so proud of you.
It's Auntie Easter.
Oh, hi there, Auntie.
Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, hi there, Auntie Easter.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. I knew that you were going to do well, and you keep the good work up. And Sandy, I'm so proud of you, Nene.
Yep.
Thank you, Auntie.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You
I'm
rocking it,
trying to make
Caleb.
my
You
eyes
rocking
sweat
it.
right now. Well, I'm already sweating, right? But she tried to make my eyes sweat, but I'm not gonna let her. I'm
We
not
have
gonna
that
let her.
effect on people.
That's my
You
mom's
gotta
sister.
I gotta get some shirts from you. You know that.
I got you. I'm making a whole box for California.
So we gotta rock it over here.
Yes, yes, ma'am. We about to have Smooth Bully out in Cali. Oakland ain't ready for it.
Okay, love you guys. I'll let you later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
I
you
love
so much, Aunt Easter. Thank you.
You know what,
Bye-bye.
what you were just talking about
Yes.
earlier about the limitations of it. When
Absolutely.
he told us you were coming,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't wait.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You got your own business?
Uh-huh.
Let's see what's going on.
Yes.
We have another caller. I'm so.
Come on. Bring it off.
You told us that.
You want to come in? Everything.
Meet this gentleman, huh? You were like, who is this?
Thank you, caller, for calling in. How are you? Uh-oh. Let me make sure I have this individual on speakerphone. I apologize.
Hang on.
No, I didn't hang him up. Nope, didn't hang him up at all.
Well, they want to make sure
Uh-oh.
they
I think we did lose him. My bad.
Now, what
We
you
That's all me.
What?
That's
Call
all me.
back. Call. Everybody say, call back. Call back.
Call back. Call back. Call back. Call back.
all right. So, Caleb, what's your favorite sport?
I like basketball.
Do you?
Rockets fan, right? No.
I mean,
So who's
this
your
season.
team? So who's your team?
First off, it's Sixers.
The who?
Sisters.
Where that came from?
From YMCA.
Oh, the YMCA Sixers.
We have a Mr. Brown online. Mr. Brown, you're live. How are you, sir?
How you doing, sir? How you doing, Cassandra and Clay?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I just calling in to congratulate this young entrepreneur, him and his mother. He's doing big things here in Houston. Be a kid with autism, that means a lot that you have your own business and you're doing big things. I'm showing kids that has difficulties that anything is possible through Christ.
Amen.
Just stay focused, and don't look back.
Thank you
So
so
once
much.
again,
Thank you so much. Amen.
you're welcome, sir. And with you, sir, You got any new shirts? I need me another shirt, sir.
We got you. We got you.
No
We got
problem.
you either have the Batman design or the Supreme design.
Or
The
the
original. Go ahead, you got it. I don't have to say nothing.
original design.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
We got you. We got you. Hit us up. You know all the social media sites to hit us on. And we got you.
Okay, well, how about this, Mr. Clay? You pick out one for me, sir.
All right, we got you. We
All right,
even-
thank
we
y'all.
even
Y'all have a
deliver.
blessed
We
day.
will
You
put it in-
deliver?
Yeah.
He likes delivery. He did say, he said, who helps him deliver? Who helps you do deliveries?
My mom and me.
There it
And
is.
Who, Uncle who?
Uncle Junior.
That's right.
There it
He helps
is.
deliver. Absolutely.
Mr. Brown, thank you so much, man. We got another caller that's been trying to come in through Bama, Texas. So thank you so much.
Let's go. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. God bless. Okay,
What's up, man?
we got another call. Man,
We gotta get the calls in.
thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm calling in for Cassandra and Caleb.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. I just wanted to congratulate you on such a great mom you are, Cassandra.
Absolutely.
You are my motivation for my baby. And Caleb, you are the born diggity man.
Is that Miss Vita on the phone?
Huh?
Who's on the phone? Is that Miss Vita, Miss Cabot?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Walker
Michael.
Mitchell.
It looks like Miss Walker, Michael Walker.
Natasha Walker, Tasha and Michael.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Hey. How are you doing?
We are doing good. Y'all look awesome on here. I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing a wonderful job, and we will be getting our t-shirts.
Thank you. We're on it. Let me know what you want. And you have a special delivery.
And also,
Have a special delivery.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you, guys. Y'all keep up the good work.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. All righty. Bye-bye.
It beeped in.
Man,
Another one.
we're gonna have to order, like, you know, we got to have somebody, like, controlling all these calls coming in. We gotta come back, man.
We're gonna get a whole intern just to answer the
My
phone.
goodness.
We need it.
My goodness.
I told you that we are going to have the highest amount of views. That was the goal.
She called him the
You gotta
bomb diggity. He
celebrate.
is blowing up.
Gotta celebrate this kid.
we should blow it up.
That's right.
Really?
We already are.
I think we had a caller to call in that didn't get through.
$1,000 million.
That's how
For
much you
my
make?
Hey.
mansion.
You want a mansion?
Yep.
Wow.
Hello, this is Ron. How you doing, sir? I'm good. I believe you was trying to call in and we couldn't bring you in. Is this Caleb's coach?
Yes, this Caleb coach.
Yes, please. How, you have the floor,
Who
sir.
is
How are
that?
you?
That's his coach. That's what I'm talking about. Caleb, who's on the phone?
It's cold.
Coach who? You didn't hear his voice? What other coach do you have that you hang out with that you respect so much? You need to hear his voice?
Hear his.
Okay, let's see.
It's
Coach,
Coach
can you
Ryan.
speak up? Can you hear us? Oh, it dropped.
Can you speak? No, he's still with us. Nope, he's still with us. He's still with
Caleb,
us.
who's on the phone?
Coach Ryan.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
Coach.
We here, Coach Ryan. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing well. How about y'all?
We doing good. Can't complain.
Thank you, Coach, for calling in. Thank you so much for supporting this young man.
I love Caleb. Caleb is like my second son. I just want to say the future is bright. Caleb, keep doing what you're doing.
First off,
You,
Amen.
we should. We should.
We should what?
We at the daily swoop.
Yes, we are.
Thank you for giving us a shout out. Thank you for the shout out.
We gotta put that in the promo.
Exactly. So there we
And
go.
also,
I apologize, Coach. We have another call coming in. Oh my
maybe
goodness.
it's Smash.
Who's Sakurai?
Michael Sakurai, the creator of Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
Who
Oh.
wants me in the Smash Bros.
Oh.
Now you said you like anime.
Like cartoons.
Someone's asking you a question.
You say you like anime?
Yeah.
Sitting man right there. You gotta talk
Smash.
to me.
Yeah.
We have a caller that just
First off,
called in as
let's
well.
make me.
Hey, we have another caller. Can you
Hello,
say
caller.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, I think we lost him. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hello there.
We're trying to give him a call back. Let's see.
Oh, hello there.
Miss Tamika Sawyer, we're going to give you a call back. Hopefully we can get her in.
Okay.
Okay, we didn't get her. Okay. Let's try Tanaka Kato from Oakland.
Okay.
Oakland?
Oakland in the house. Okay. You know.
Yeah, a lot of people want to give you
They know
shout
about
outs.
us in Oakland.
Rocket.
Hello, Miss Kato.
Hello.
Another call from Callie. Hey, cousin, it's Tanaka.
Hey, cousin.
Hey, my mom.
Hey,
Yes,
I just wanted to say, Caleb, you, oh my gosh, we are like tearing up over here. I am so very proud of you. You're just so inspirational. And Sandy, you definitely couldn't do it without your support. So much love and props to both of you guys, and definitely continued success. I'm so proud.
Thank you. Blessings.
Thank
I love
you.
you, cousin.
Love you,
Thank you, cousin. We love you too, cousin.
My twin cousin.
Yeah.
In Oakland.
I love the promo he just made for you guys.
They
Exactly,
don't have to
exactly.
use that.
We are endorsed by Smooth Bully Legacy.
Y'all
Good.
the Smooth Bully Logistics is doing, Smooth Bully Legacy is gonna do what? Take over what?
Take over the world.
Right. That's right.
Okay, flip the line because you guys have a lot of callers. I know.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, cousin.
Believe me.
Thank you.
Love you.
All righty. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. We have another caller coming in. Hello, caller. Now, this says my name.
It says your name?
Yeah, it says Ronnie Johnson.
Oh my.
Oh, that's your dad?
Hey.
Hello.
What's up, Caleb?
That's his dad.
Hey.
Look, say, bro. I've been trying to drive and watch the show all the way to the house. I've been trying to get in to holler at you, big boy.
Who is that on the phone?
Yes. Uncle Junior.
Oh,
My
Uncle Junior,
Uncle John.
boy, you don't know how proud I am of you.
Down for big brother.
Big brother. That's my big brother.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. So, what does Uncle Junior?
What?
Does Uncle Junior work for you, or does Uncle Junior work for me?
Work for me.
Hey, you
Hey, Uncle Junior's so much in debt, I'll probably be working for you until I die. Boy, you just don't know how proud I am of you, man. You doing it. You doing it. Boy, you just don't know how much Uncle Junior loves you.
No.
I almost had a wreck trying to drive and watch the show on the way home.
Be careful, Uncle Junior. And you take
Really, Ronnie Johnson?
Ronnie Johnson.
I've been trying to call.
So, Ronnie, meet Ronnie Johnson.
Well, hi, Ronnie.
Hello, my twin. How you doing? It's good to meet you. Yes, I'm a junior too. It's good to meet you again. It's good to meet you again.
Did you figure out time travel?
That's how it goes. It's the multiverse.
Give him your website again, bro.
Blue Bowling Legacy.
Brother Bobby, can you say the website again?
All the time.
There we go. There we
So
go.
I just want to let you know that I watched the show and I'm proud of you. And Keep up the good work.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good work.
Thank you.
There's not too many 13-year-olds gonna be out there trying to hustle the way you are.
That's right.
So I'm very proud of you.
He hustles. He hustles too.
We glad
We
you're
had,
getting the help as many ways you can.
We had an event this weekend.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson.
At the hip hop vintage flea market,
Okay.
and it just completely exceeded every expectation we thought we could have. Our very first event. He was out there. He met other kids that were kidpreneurs. He met other kids that had started their own, wrote their own books, that were authors. And at one point, I lost him because I was like, I need to take a picture, and I couldn't find him. And I'm looking around, and I heard this person walk past me and say, "Man, this kid on stage is getting it." I'm like, what is going on? So I walk over there, and of course, it's my son on stage by himself, dancing to the music, and then they had a breakdance competition there, and they had b-boys, real b-boys there. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We had a Miss LaCharlotte Sims, it looks like, that was trying to call in. Smith, okay. That was trying to call in.
Awesome boss, man.
Yes, man.
Oh, look at that. That's Aunt Cece right there.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And we also had a Tamika, I believe a Tamika from Fayetteville, North Carolina, trying to call in.
Oh, wow.
So I've been trying to call people back.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you know, some
Y'all
of
still
us
watching
not
the
going
show?
through.
It's us.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey.
This is the Daily Smoke. Thank you for calling us.
Hey, Caleb. It's TT Rocket.
I'm Rocket.
Hey, calm down.
I just
Hey,
want
man.
to say that I've been watching. Caleb, TT Rocket is proud of you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank
gonna
you
tell him
so
you love
much.
her?
I love you.
All right.
Thank you for calling in. All righty, bye-bye.
When I saw him on the stage dancing by himself with no care in the world, I was like, that's the type of confidence I want him to have.
Right.
He was
Hello?
dancing up there like, I don't care if you don't like what I'm doing. I'm fixing to battle all the B-boys that have all the practice and have been doing this forever. And I'm going to get out and do my thing. And it just made me kind of take a step back and look and say, that's the type of confidence that we suppress. Like we're
Right,
worried
right,
about
right.
what other people think. We start to say, oh, I probably shouldn't do that in this setting. I shouldn't do that. But his confidence just exudes and it inspires me. Yeah.
Right.
Because he's like, no, you're gonna accept me for who I am. I'm not changing for you. I'm not the one that has to conform to what you want.
Right.
You're gonna accept what I am.
Absolutely.
And so I appreciate him for that.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
You're right, because a lot of kids that age, they would have got up there by themselves.
They wouldn't.
No.
There was no other kid up
I
there.
would have got up there by myself.
Me either. Because
Not
when
me
I
either.
say it was packed, it was packed. It was a packed house.
Oh, no, I wasn't
Because
there.
it was for Autism Awareness Month.
Right.
And they had real legitimate folks up there about to battle. And the kids were all kind of sitting around. And he saw them do their little thing. And he just walked right over and said,
It looks like we have another caller in. Hello, caller. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
We're good. We're good. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I've been trying to reach y'all for a while now.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
being patient. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you so much.
Everybody wants to talk.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say to Caleb, keep up the good work and everything. I've been watching y'all show for a long time. I just want to send a shout out to y'all and everything. And, so, it's hard being a parent that, is has an artistic kid, and it's very hard. And I commend you on keeping up the good work with him and everything.
So you could never understand the tireless nights that we have and the lack of sleep and the stress that comes along with it and the extra hours that you have to put in with homework and the extra hours that you have to put in to make sure that they can be self-sufficient.
I know what you go through with.
Right.
So,
Right. Do you also have a child
that's
that's
another reason why I
autistic?
commend you.
You also have a
You
child
know.
that's autistic? You also have a child that's autistic?
Yes, I have members and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
I want to commend you on that.
it's also the best and
I was
most
going to,
rewarding job.
tell everybody on the show to keep up the good work and bring a lot more guests in like him.
We will.
All right.
Keep bringing him. How about that?
What show is that? What show you on, bro?
The Daily Smoke.
Again.
Smoke.
Thank you so much,
I hear
Doc.
it.
Thank you so much,
represent
man.
Keep up the good work.
Smooth bully.
All right.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Baby.
I'm ready. Bye-bye.
How do you say your smooth bully legacy, baby? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you say. What does smooth bully stand for? What is it?
Hard work, demanding respect, and the smooth manner.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I didn't know that we had. Hey, cousin.
Hey, cousin.
Sabrina. That's cousin Sabrina.
Oh,
And you remember your cousins Dylan and Daly that came down to see you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, brother,
Yes.
we've literally reached the 8 o'clock hour, and we have to go ahead and shut it down.
Okay.
But this has been the most successful show.
Yes.
I think everyone would agree.
Hands down.
Hands down,
All right.
this has been the most successful show.
So thank
That's
you.
what
Thank
it's
you
about.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Oh, you coming back, man?
Oh, yeah.
You want to come back and be on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube again?
Get back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely.
You like
You know
looking
if
at
you want.
yourself on that
If
camera.
you know
don't
you
you?
want, you can go watch this. You can go watch this anytime, Caleb. You hear? You can
Yeah,
watch this.
put it up on
YouTube
YouTube.
Hey.
anytime. Show all your
Absolutely.
friends and everything.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say last? I want you to slow down and say it and be really, really clear. Whatever it is you want to say, you can say it, okay?
Hard work, demanding respect, and a smooth manner.
And on that note, we're done.
What more can you
What
say?
more can we say?
For inviting us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. We are the Daily Smoke. I'm Brother Ron.
Brother Jam.
Bobby Blackhand and Brother Los.
And we have our special guest with us.
My name is Caleb Anthony Johnson Brain.
There we go. Thank you so
And
much.
I'm Cassandra Johnson, and I appreciate you inviting us out here and letting us come and talk about Smooth Bully Legacy.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
God
Thank you,
bless.
Thank you.
Hope you guys tune in next episode on Monday, and we are out. Thank you.
Peace.
Okay.
Peace.
Abdi, that's all, folks.